In the spring of 1979, my wife and I made a trip over the Hawaiian Islands. Here are some of the islands that we visited. This group is called the Hawaiian Islands. We visited 4 of these islands, which included Oahu, the big island of Hawaii, the island of Maui, and the island of Kauai. Big island of Hawaii. We landed at Hilo. We took that trip down around the outside, and we went down to the very southern tip of the island, which is the bottom. Then we went on up to the Kona coast, which is on the left side out there at the town called Kailua. On that trip, we stopped at several places. This is a crater of a volcano. Must have not been active very recently because it got some beautiful flowers growing in the lower foreground. Here we're at a rest stop. There's a restaurant there, and we ate lunch. Looking over the countryside, we see some steam rising. We were told that when it rains, the water seeps down these cracks and hits that hot lava, comes back up as steam. There's another crater that we saw on our way. This is Black Sand Beach. The sand is lava. When the lava flows into the ocean, it cools so fast it just explodes and forms this black sand. At one time, it was hauled away by the truckload, but there's signs out there, they don't want you to carry it away anymore. Now we're at the King Kamehameha Hotel, where we had our reservations. This picture was taken from the dock. We went around this little village of Kailua, do some visiting, see what we could see. This is a scene along the waterfront. You notice a church steeple in the background. We visited that. It's rather crude. It's got wooden benches, but I think it's still used. Here we have another street scene in that small town, Kailua. You also see the church steeple. Now this is some sort of palace. Some queen was supposed to live into it, but I think the islands became territory before she was able to start her reign of the islands. This is another scene in that little village. There are many novelty shops. There's some good restaurants in here. We ate 2 or 3 times in one instead of eating at the hotel. We took a boat south. I was at this harbor at the King Kamehameha Hotel in the background. We were heading for Cook's Memorial Marker. This is the boat we rode on. All the people in this side of the boat all were on the same tour that we were. This is one of the typical tour boats. Ours didn't look like that. Here are some of the rich Hawaiians' boats at anchor. We passed by those going south to where Captain Cook landed when he first discovered the Hawaiian Islands. Now we're at the little harbor where Captain Cook landed. When the natives saw him, they thought he's some sort of white god. He left the island and came back for the second time. He anchored his boat and started to put some provisions ashore. The natives came down and started carrying some away. The sailors started scuffling with him, and some firearms were used, and Captain Cook was killed in the skirmish. And that marker there is where he's buried. This is taken from the window of the hotel where we stayed at. See part of the waterfront and some of the land behind it. This one is looking over some of the countryside. This is called a painted church. I did not take this picture. It appears to be a Catholic church. There's many crosses there. Let's go inside and see what it looks like. Here's the inside of the painted church. Beautiful, isn't it? This is called a halu. This is where some of the Hawaiians used to hide out in when they done some minor thing that the law didn't allow. As long as they stayed at this place, they were not bothered. Notice the type of grass shack was on this place. A lot of volcanic rock. This concludes the show for this time. I hope that you enjoyed seeing these pictures. I want to thank you for watching.